the leader of the Lagoon Trading Company, and a former United States Marine Corps patrol boat crewman in Black Lagoon. He was said to be a former United States Marine riverine boat crewman who fought in the Vietnam War. Shortly before end of the war, presumably around 1973, Dutch went AWOL, escaped to Thailand and started working as a mercenary. He founded the Lagoon Company at some point during his mercenary career. In the El Bail de la Muerte saga in the manga, however, it was suggested by Caxton that Dutch lied about his Vietnam service, which would leave his past unknown, though it was implied that a man as serious as Dutch wouldn't lie, without good reason. He is a heavily muscled African American, completely bald, wears a flak jacket, military fatigues, U.S. military jungle boots, and is always seen wearing a pair of sunglasses as his eyes are never shown. He appears to be in his 30s, but is most likely in his 40s, given his apparent military service in Vietnam. Dutch tends to stay away from the fighting associated with Lagoon Company's activities. Instead, he gives orders and negotiates contracts with clients, usually Balulka of Hotel Moscow. However, Dutch is very capable in combat if need be. He is a calm, easygoing character, and most of the time, is quite friendly. He is also displayed as a mentor figure towards Rock. He is also a Christian of unknown denomination. Dutch functions as the leader and primary negotiator of the Lagoon Company. He is incredibly level-headed and always committed to completing missions, even when those missions might contrast with his morals. For instance, in Rasta Blasta, Dutch told Rock to try to maintain as detached from Garcia Lovelace as possible, as to not make himself feel guilty about transporting a child as cargo, knowing they were partaking in human trafficking. Dutch is also highly pragmatic. During the group's assault on the neo-Nazi ship, he calls out Revy for taking her anger out on non-combatants, going so far as to compare her to the mass murderer Charles Whitman. He doesn't particularly care about the civilians' lives, but having one of his employees going around killing whomever she pleases makes his company come off as disorganized and unprofessional, and that is something he will not tolerate. He also avoids taking high-paying but dangerous jobs because those kinds of jobs are a quick way to get someone killed. Dutch represents the strongest level head in the group, where Revy overreacts and becomes violent, and where Rock and Benny freak out, Dutch remains calm, cool, and collected even in the most dangerous situations. Dutch has the respect of the entire Lagoon Company, even being able to keep Revy in check when the situation calls for it, as seen in Calm Down, Two Men. Dutch also has the respect and admiration of Balulka for his past services, and for once saving her life years before the start of the series when Balulka was shot in a duel with Cheng, as mentioned in the OVA. Overall, Dutch represents a calm, cool, and collected mercenary who is committed to his missions, and commands respect.